Hi, Cancer. This is a video for February 27th through March 5th, okay? The overall energy for the reading is the Queen of Cups. Okay, so you get the Ten of Pentacles. So this means that you're very family oriented. You may run across an inheritance of some sort, financial gains at this time, and you're going to be sharing your wealth with others around you, okay? You're going to be having a lot of abundance at this time, and a lot of people are going to be maybe wanting some of the money that you're going to receive. You have to be careful about that. You may have conflict with your family over money, okay? So it's all about spiritual and material abundance, community, generosity, wealth and prosperity, building a legacy. You may be chasing luxury and status, or it could also mean financial loss, negative energy around wealth. Okay, so it doesn't always have to mean this, but be careful. All the love and abundance and joy that you can think of is coming your way, and it's going to come fast. It's time to prepare for its inevitable arrival and to commit to your long-term success, okay? This energy is so big, in fact, that you should be prepared to spread some of it around generously, okay? Bring an abundance of positive energy into your life and watch everything shift. So, if you look at things in a better light, things are going to get better, okay? The next card, you get the Eight of Wands, okay? So this card means, speed, velocity, travel, making split-second decisions, an upcoming positive resolution, or could even mean some good news is going to be coming your way. On the flip side, though, it can mean instability, delays, maybe you having some unfocused energy, lack of direction, maybe you're feeling burnt out, or you have a tendency to hesitate. Okay, so this is a card all about action. So those moments in life that feel like a sprint, this type of speedy energy is at play. It's inspirational, it's fiery, it's positive, and it's now. If you have a gut feeling that needs to be acted upon, listen to it. With all of this movement, avoid being swept along by an unpredictable tide by having clarity about your desires and direction, okay? It's go time. So fall into this quickening energy and face your desires head on, okay? The next card, you get the Three of Wands, okay? So this card means that, sorry. This card means that, energy is being manifested, okay? You're waiting for the results of your effort, the arrival of your opportunities. You're finally understanding your ambitions and, continuous improvement. You're moving in the right direction. This is a card about progress, okay? On the flip side, though, you may not be dreaming big enough. You may fear things, so that's going to block you, okay? Always try to think positive so you don't run into blockages, because our thoughts are energy. So you've been doing the work, Light Seer, planning, seeing, learning. Watch for the signs that your dream is on the way, because they are everywhere. Take pride in the progress you've made, for the past efforts have created the momentum that you needed to get the ball rolling. Today you are moving through energy you created in the past, and being here, ready and waiting, is a milestone that you should recognize as a success. While there is still work to be done, know that you are headed in the right direction and that you will see your big waves coming in soon. When they arrive, you may not know exactly how to ride them, but you will be ready to learn. Look for that new relationship, the new client, or that lucky break on the horizon, for the arrival is imminent. Okay? The next card, you get the Hangman, okay? So this card means that, you need to trust in the universe, okay? Surrendering to the will of the cosmos, an intentional pause, reflection, letting go, embracing the new, realigning with your heart and purpose. Maybe you're finding new wisdom, spiritual teachings, okay? It's all about sacrifice, enlightenment. On the flip side, though, it can mean stagnation, self-sabotaging behavior. You know, you might be holding on to something that's no longer good for you. You might be stubbornness, you know, or you have a tendency to be a martyr. Okay, so it says, flow with it. Divine wisdom spills forth in moments of deep flow, and the hangman is offering you the chance to look at something from a completely different perspective. When you let go of that thing that's got you stuck, you will make space for new insights and advantages to shift into place. Open your heart to the bigger plan, and you'll inadvertently tap into a whole new framework from which to see the world. Know that your path and your dream may look unfamiliar to you after you relinquish the need to direct the outcomes. Surrender to the will of the cosmos and realign your life with its sacred patterns. The universe already knows which life-altering lesson is the key to your happiness, and your higher self has so much wisdom for you when you intentionally pause to listen, okay? The next card, you get death or rebirth, okay? So this is a card, you know, that's about endings and beginnings, okay? You're going through a cycle of transformation at this time, whether you know it or not. You know, you may be having new beliefs, newfound awareness. You know, it's the initiation process for your changes that are coming. On the flip side, you may cling to the past. You may fear change, okay? There may be a sentimental attachment here. You know, forces of destruction. Maybe, you know, you're losing hope, or, you know, you're mourning loss, maybe, okay? So, it says, you are on the cusp of a massive transformation, and it's time to mourn the end of one phase while celebrating the birth of another. I'm sorry, excuse me. This energy of transmutation and rebirth signals a beautiful metamorphosis that will allow you to expand your consciousness and move closer to your own divine essence. A cycle in your life, a relationship, a belief, a career path, or an outdated plan for the future is coming to an inevitable end. Deep breath if this scares you, okay? This change is needed. Know that this card urges you to release what is already losing energy and to focus on things that are already gaining momentum. Welcome the possibility of something new and allow this phase to come to a graceful end, okay? The next card, you get the Nine of Swords. So this card means that, you know, you need to open your eyes and understand that the things you're going through and the things you're thinking about are only fears, okay? You may, you know, be telling yourself things in your head that aren't exactly true, or even being negative to yourself. You have to be careful about things like this. You know, see your anxiety and fear for what they are, okay? You may have nightmares or something keeping you up at night. You know, you may have depression or anxiety, insomnia. It's an opportunity to find courage, okay? It's a time to focus on safety. It's a time to focus on the things that are going well in your life and not the things that are going wrong. Okay, you may have deeply anchored fears, or, you know, the inability to think clearly. Okay, so just, you know, be good to yourself. Be easy on yourself. Love yourself, okay? And, you know, things are going to fall into place for you as soon as you do, okay? The next card, you get the King of Cups, okay? So this card means that, you know, it's all about love, emotional intelligence, patience, stability, balance, creativity, someone supportive in your corner, or you might be this person, being nurturing. You're a very wise leader. On the flip side, though, it could mean that you're a little bit of a drama king. You may be withdrawn or not in touch with your emotions. You may be triggered by little things, you know, be careful about that. You may be temperamental. It's an opportunity to work with your subconscious mind and dive into self-care, okay? So know that your heart holds deep wisdom and love, and use it to connect you to others and to lead, okay? You may be feeling moody, or you may be losing touch with how others are feeling, so be careful about that, okay? It's a very strong meditative energy, so, you know, try to relax your mind and, you know, things will be okay. The next card, you get the Fool. So, you know, I think this is a great card. You're really trusting in the universe. You're trusting in the unknown. You know, new beginnings are coming. You know, adventures, enthusiasm, awakening, innocence, optimism. On the flip side, though, you may be being naive or assuming you already have the answer to things. You may be making impulsive choices or lacking experience, okay? So be careful about all of this, okay? Be careful when you make plans. Don't just dive right in. Try to make a plan if you can. You know, if there's any way that you can do things without jumping head first, try that first. I know it's hard, and we all do sometimes, but be careful. The next card, you get the Ace of Pentacles. So the beginning of a new venture or task is coming. New ideas. You're planting seeds for your future. You have great potential for success at this time, so anything you want to do is a great time to do it. You have manifesting power, ambitions, prosperity. On the flip side, though, there's a need to create strong foundations to support your dream. You may risk losing money, okay? You may be missing opportunities. The need to prioritize things. Try not to be greedy, okay? You may be missing the bigger picture. Be careful, okay? For the overall energy, you get the Queen of Cups. So, you know, this is a very wise woman, okay? People come to her for advice. She's very nurturing. She's very loving. So, you know, she's extremely intuitive. She's highly attuned, emotional intelligence. She shows great love and compassion, sensitivity, strength, empathy. She leads with her heart, okay? She's a healer. But on the flip side, she can be controlling, or she could suppress her emotions, maybe a little bit insecure, a need to listen more, you know, irrationality, being melodramatic, an opportunity to be responsible for your own emotions, okay? The Queen of Cups is one of the most intuitive characters of the tarot. Floating in her dreamlike state of spiritual connection, she asks you, how well have your emotions been serving you lately? And reminds you that you have the ability to connect on a much deeper level. Feel and accept your emotional intuition. Listen closely as a way to understand what is truly going on. And ensure that other people feel heard when you communicate with them, okay? Okay, so for the oracle today, I pulled Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. Okay? So it says, you're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in your unique way. You've likely been incarnating on Earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. We are at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor onto this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more this wisdom is seated here. You may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light, perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become, and the less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual and as part of a larger collective that's bringing about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in the world, but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life, okay? So I went ahead and I pulled a Moonology Oracle card for you guys, okay? So we get Surrender to the Divine, Full Moon. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind, agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they are telling you. They are very likely close to the surface. No matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card, matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card. You may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Okay, attuned to the moon, you are getting the answers you need. A wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air, okay? Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. Wow, this was a great reading. That's what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you.